Okay, it's me again. Your favorite, or hope to be your favorite, soon to be your favorite literary influencer, Marie Antoinette. And I'm gonna jump right in. Sorry for all the wiggling. I'm gonna jump right in because I feel I skipped a week. I probably did skip a week. So much has been going on. But I want to keep pounding this point, pounding this point. I'm going to keep this jab in your face about why it's so important for us as black people to read. Last year caused us to all slow down, whether we wanted to, whether we didn't want to, whether if we liked it, if we didn't. Good, bad, otherwise. That slowing down was a good thing in a lot of ways. One good thing that could have come out of it is people had time to reflect. People had time to reevaluate where they were in life, where they wanted to go, what they wanted to get rid of, what was beneficial, what was no longer beneficial. We find ourselves, and we saw it all the time, every day, get caught up in a whirlwind of everything that was going on with everyone, everywhere. Everything affected us. We were on the post, online. We were following everything that was going on. And I took a step back from that for a moment. I was like, well, dang, when are people really going to take time for themselves? I took a lot of time out just to, reevaluate a lot of things. And I picked back up with what I love to do the most. I'm always writing and I'm always helping someone with their project. But I picked back up with what I love to do a lot, which was reading. And I want to encourage that. I want to really, really encourage that with our youth. This title right here, the glare, there it is right there. The struggle. The reason why this is such an excellent read for our youth today, as well as everyone in between, is because it summarizes some of the main influences in our young black youth's lives today, which constantly program them, which is television. Nothing is wholesome on television anymore. Everything has to be about sex and betrayal. Another thing is radio. The music that's being produced today, we could go down that road another time, another day, but it's all relevant into things that program our youth. Then we have these other obstacles that are always in our way, whether it's law, whether it's employment, whether it's education. But the greatest is this right here. In this book, I have about 6, 7 pages of rest in peace tributes to people from the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, some is even far as Delaware and Maryland. And that's sad that that can even be put together in a piece of literature. All right, moving forward, because I'm tie back all up. The second book is part 2 to that, Beyond the Struggle. The first one is the struggle. The struggle really puts you onto the traps, to the snares, to the things that are so subtly put into our paths that we adapt to, that we absorb as our way of life, as our way of thinking, as this is who we are. But it's not. It's all a narrative, and we have to step back from that. And reading helps us to step back from that and get a bigger perception on everything that's going on. Then we move forward to getting beyond the struggle. And I slowed that down because the struggle has caused many of our men to be in this situation right here with chains and shackles. But once we get beyond the struggle, our men can look like this right here. Yes, a lot of our men look like that. A lot of our men have that in them, but they need to know 2 things. The struggle that's holding them back, and then they need to know how to get beyond it. And it's not just for our men. These books are for all of us, young, old, male, female, elders, parents, youth, because the traps in the setups are coming to us at every angle and at every level. So we all need to be on point about these things. Now, how does that play into reading, someone may ask? Because there is no way in the world I can tell you everything that you need to know in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. There is no way in the world you're going to absorb it all. But when you pick up a book and you slow down and you take the time to evaluate and to really look at things such as, where are you at in your life right now? Where do you want to be? What's your goal? What's your plans? And how do you plan on to get there? How do you plan on getting there? That takes work. That takes reading. That takes effort. And you can't do that by sitting on social media all day. You can't do that by being outside on the block. You can't do that by waiting for your friends to get it together so you and him or you and her can go do it together. No, these books provide you with jewels and tools that can benefit you to get to where you need to be, and also to open your eyes to all of the snails and traps that many of us keep the revolving door going on. We get out of it and then we get right back into it because we don't have the knowledge or we don't have the steps in place. And reading helps you gain that knowledge and it helps you put those steps in place. And the last, point I want to drive home here is we need to read because we're on social media all day and we can't spell. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn this into a joke. And it's not a joke. I'm being dead serious. There are too many adults in the world on social media who can't write, who can't spell, who cannot put together a proper sentence. But then you have the nerve to point the damn finger and talk about the youth. Well, why don't you lead by example? And if you feel there's nothing that you can gain out of these two books, then I'm quite sure you know at least one, if not two youths that can get something out of one of these two books. And if you're one who sadly is overlooking the message because of the messenger, I beg you to think it over. Do that again. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Okay, so these are the two books that we're going to jump on this week. Hopefully, The Struggle and Beyond the Struggle. All right. If you know a youth, like I said, which I know you do, we all do, gift them one. Gift them one. Just put it in their hand. You don't have to sit back and watch it grow. You don't have to sit back and watch that seed grow. But you can plant that seed. And I'm telling you, you never know what a great difference a good book can make in someone's life. All right. Marie Antoinette, Cause and Elevation Publishing. All of my books can be purchased at my website. Free shipping until March 1st of 2021. I did the free shipping thing for 14 years, but pandemic catching all of us out there. So, grab one up. The shipping isn't that much either. And help create the change you want to see. It's easy to sit back and say, oh, well, I wish. Well, there's plenty of tools out there that can help those wishes come true. And I'm a firm believer, and I'm always going to stand on that reading is so fundamental. It's something that you should incorporate into your life almost every single day, and not just on social media. You should pick up a book every single day, if not once a week, if not once a month, and indulge. All right? Peace.